Just trying to come together.
So much to
Here, sometimes it's hard not to think about what you're seeing, what you're looking at.
running for their lives.
We've been working on the film for 4 years. I think we're getting ready to go into our 5th year. It started off as an idea, and Vic had, I should say, and Vic knew some social workers, and lots of discussions and how should we best proceed. So we put together an advisory panel, which was a good idea. So our committee, and that advisory committee would meet like once a quarter or twice a quarter, and basically there were people from the social work field, the healthcare field, to make sure that we were on track with where we were going with our thinking. Are we going to feature? Are we going to find 3 people and just follow them, or are we going to have 7 people? Is it going to be too busy? If we cloud the field with too many different things, is it going to be weird, or should we just stick with social workers? And I said, I think if you want to really tell the story, let's look at firefighters, policemen, first responders, anybody who deals with with secondary trauma.
Well, for any child field worker, the worst outcome is a fatality. It's what those of us who are honest always fear. A part of you imagines it. What am I going to do if I get this call? So there's kind of a scenario in your head, and then the call comes and it's like, this can't be real, but it is.
I'd worked with patients who maybe months later I'd heard had taken their lives. And so I'd never really had been so close or actively involved with someone who then ended up taking his life like that.
There is an interest in who is this person who's coming to my neighborhood to help me, and what have they just gone through, and how healthy are they, and what could I do to make their day better and make them better, and support them in this really difficult job they have to do of taking care of those who are in serious trouble.
Police officers are always under a microscope. You have seconds to decide how you're going to handle something. People have months, if not years, to dissect every single thing you did. And that's the kind of pressure that police officers are under now, and it's enormous. So it's not just the incident, it's the aftermath. And that aftermath isn't just how you personally feel, it's how you're going to be perceived.
I find it fascinating that sort of the model that got us here was the old Rizzo police force, which is kind of the model of law and order policing, came out of Philadelphia, and now the person who's going to look at changing all that comes out of Philadelphia. It's pretty interesting.